Hello everyone, I'm Sarah Davidson, or Spoonful of Sarah, a lawyer turned funtrepreneur. I'm getting ready for a party tonight and I wanted to create a festive look using some of Mecca's iconic favourites. But most of these are a surprise, so let's see what we've got in here. I was a bit late to the party, but I've learned in recent years that you have to start with a primer. So we're starting with Smashbox Original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I've never used this one before, so very keen to see how it goes on skin. Ooh, it's clear. Oh my gosh. That goes on so matte. I don't know if you guys can see the shine. It's almost all gone already. It just disappears into your skin. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's very matte and it does like blur your pores. There's no sort of liquidy shine. That is amazing. I am so impressed with that. I feel like that's going to make such a good base for everything that goes on top. Next, of course, is foundation. This is another surprise. Shiseido's Revitaliscent Skin Glow Foundation. I've heard wonderful things about this. I have quite sensitive skin and it's a skincare active foundation that also has fermented kefir and niacinamide in it. So it's actually good for your skin at the same time as providing some coverage. I'm going to pump some onto the back of my hand. This is the complexion buffing brush. Ooh, that is beautiful and lightweight. I'll just do half my face so you can see the difference. I love blind reacting to products for the first time. I've got a bit more pigmentation on this side, so interested to see how much coverage it does provide. Wow. Okay, you can really see the difference. So now I'll even it out. And on top of that blurring primer, I feel like a glazed donut. We're only 2 products in and I'm literally going to be buying both of these many, many times. How's the base? Next up is the Kosas Revealer Concealer, which I've been obsessed with for a very long time. I use 5.50 for medium with subtle olive undertones. It's super creamy, but also skincare infused, so it provides really good coverage without clogging your pores. Then I'll use the flat concealer brush. Look how much that's brightened under that section. Normally I would do my eye makeup first and then clean up underneath and then put my concealer on, but for the sake of doing this in a logical order, this brush is really spreading it all so nicely. I already feel like a different woman. Look at the complexion. Okay, next is the highlighter blush bronzer trio. I'm not amazing at doing this, but I feel like I'll just wing it and we'll see what happens. Starting with some Charlotte Tilbury, another favorite of mine. This is the Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wand for Easy Liquid Blush. As I've inched further into my 30s, I've been swapping over more to liquids than powders so that my skin still stays really dewy without caking or kind of drying in the creases. I haven't tried this one yet, but I'm so excited because Pillow Talk is the absolute goat. There we go, squeezing out the blush. Then I'm going to use the Blushing Beauty Brush. I'm a bit rogue with application. Let's see. Oh, that's a beautiful colour. Let's blend that out. A little definitely goes a long way, but it's a beautiful colour and still keeps that dewy skin look. I also don't really think you can have too much blush because it makes you look so alive, so I'm just going to leave it like that, let it calm down. Next is the Westman Atelier Super Loaded Tinted Highlight, which is an illuminator. People have told me up here in these kind of bits of your cheekbones that you want light to reflect off, and there's even a custom highlight heater brush. giving a beautiful light reflecting illumination on those cheekbones. And now bronzer, a gal's best friend. This is the NARS Laguna 02 Original Bronzing Powder. Never tried this one, again, heard wonderful things. And again, the perfect brush for this. I'm gonna go in this kind of contour here. Oh, look at that. And I've recently learned to do a bit of bronzer in these parts of your forehead, and then to accentuate your jawline, give you a bit of shape. Again, another beautiful product. It's all just going on so nicely. This is coming together so well. I feel alive. Okay, because this base is so glowy and beautiful, I don't think we need that much on the eye. And because we're festive, I thought we would go something really glowy. So this is the Stila Glisten and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. I've actually never used liquid eyeshadow, so this is a bit of a surprise. Not actually sure how it's gonna go. I also have single, like mono lids, so never played around with this before. This could be interesting. Oh, oh, that is festive. Just follow the shape of the eye. Oh, we love. How festive is this glitter? Oh, I'm just going to put a little bit in there to open up the eye. The liquid makes it long wear as well, and it's a high water concentration formula, so that creates that barely there feel. You really feel like there's nothing on the eye. But before we go in with mascara, I do like a little bit of darker eye definition, particularly with these mono lids, just to give it a little bit more depth. So we've got back to Charlotte Tilbury. She can do no wrong. The Rock and Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil. So I'm going to do a winged liner to go with this simple one color eyeshadow. So somehow this is an iconic liquid eyeliner, but in a pencil. So it's a crayon that also acts like liquid. Kind of comes off like crayon, but really gooey, which gives it that liquid feel. So I can't mess this up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this on camera. I might have to use the mirror, but let's try. I need the mirror. BRB. Okay, I've gone quite heavy on the wing for a bit of festive drama to go with the kind of lighter, more subtle glitter eyeshadow. Pretty happy with the wings. I really like how the pencil and kohl makes it quite solid looking, but it never looks finished without mascara. So trusting that with mascara, it'll all come together. This one was not a surprise. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Volume Mascara in black, which is, unlike a lot of mascaras, a tubing mascara. I did not know that there was a difference between tubing and normal, but rather than using pigment like normal mascaras, tubing actually coats each lash like a tube, so there's no pigment to leak underneath your eyes. You know how you sometimes get like black lines underneath, which I do all the time. This fixes that. Really thin little brush. Guys, the difference. I really like to give a lot of layers to each lash, kind of really build into an almost falsy look. It's an amazing mascara. Okay, I'll even out with the other eye. I don't know what it is about lashes. You just feel so feline and feminine. I love this mascara. So now all that's needed is a lip. And of course, we couldn't go past more Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Lip Blur. And I love how these are like a blend of matte and moisture, because I find matte is often really drying, but this still feels really smooth and moisturizing somehow. I don't know, it's magic. Here's the applicator. See how it's a matte consistency, but it's also really creamy as it goes on? I don't really know how to explain. I don't know if you can see as it goes on. Okay, we're looking festive, but you've done all this work and you don't want it to start rubbing off really easily, so final step is to set it somehow. This was the final surprise in the package, the Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist, which apparently you can use for prepping your skin as well, but I'm just going to be using it for setting, and it's supercharged with ceramides and antioxidants. So I love the theme in this mystery unboxing of skincare infused beauty, so that it's also good for your skin while it's sitting on it. So you literally hold the bottle 8 to 10 inches away from your face and apply the mist all over your face to set it. Oh, it smells beautiful. It leaves a bit of a dewy glow on top of the skin, which I'll never say no to. Got a bit of colour. We are ready. What do you guys think? Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you liked watching along, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can get more Mecca magic, and you can shop this entire look in store and online.